Hello everyone, and welcome to another Storytime Saturday on the theme of mental health, brought to you by the Children's Book Bank. So I am a new face to all of you, so I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Samara, and my pronouns are she, her, and I'm very excited because I get to read the Halloween stories to you on this Storytime Saturday. Now, some of you might be thinking, how does Halloween connect to mental health? Well, Halloween can be kind of a scary time. Whether it's a haunted house that you're walking through, or someone's really spooky costume, or some scary Halloween decorations, Halloween is a time where we have to practice being really brave, and that can help us in life when we have stuff come up where we have to be brave and things might be kind of scary. So Halloween is a great time to practice bravery and to face our fears, because Halloween is mostly pretty fun, but sometimes can be kind of scary. So the stories I'm going to be reading to you today are very fun and not super spooky, don't worry. The first one is called If I Had a Gryphon, and it is by VanSickle, and the art is by Cale Atkinson. And the other story I'm going to be reading to you is called Room on a Broom. The story is by Donaldson, one of my personal favorites. And the illustrations are by Scheffler. So I hope you enjoy these stories. We're going to start with If I Had a Gryphon. Oh, look at this. Even the inside is super Halloween-y. So fun. It matches my background. All the orange. If I Had a Gryphon. Last week, I got a hamster, my first and only pet. He mostly eats and sleeps and hides and gets his shavings wet. If only I could have a pet with strange exotic powers. I know that I'd find lots to do to while away the hours. Look at all these different exotic and crazy pets, like a unicorn, a dragon. The hamster's looking a little bit scared. If I had a unicorn, I'd braid her silky mane. I'd make her silver horseshoes that tinkled in the rain. We'd prance through fields of posies and nibble nectarines. I'd shine her horn with candy corn to get a starry sheen. Get up close so you can see those unicorn pictures. Wow. Unicorns are pretty, but they're also very shy. On second thought, I'd like to give a hippogriff a try. Whoa. A hippogriff needs lots to do, like run and jump and fetch. I'd take him to the dog park to give his wings a stretch. Those dogs look very scared. Though a hippogriff is tons of fun, the dogs might find him scary. And when it comes to playing ball, well, things could get quite hairy. Oh no. All the dogs and people are hiding. Perhaps I'll get a Sasquatch with burly, curly fur, and then I'd spend 3 hours a day attacking snarls and burrs. It's a lot of work. If I had a griffin, I'd love each flashing feather. But she needs flying every day regardless of the weather. It's like if you have a dog having to take it out in the rain. Lots of work. If I had a kraken, we'd swim and deep sea dive. But I would need a scuba suit in order to survive. Oh my goodness, it has a whale. I caught a whale. If I had a dragon with a temperamental snout, I'd need a fire extinguisher to put her sneezes out. Get up nice and close so you can see. There's a bit of a glare. Oh, this is one I've never heard before. Kieran needs a field of grass at least an ocean wide. Jackalope, oh my goodness, Jackalope needs sturdy reins for bumpy, jumpy rides. It's a big lawn to mow. Phoenix needs a chimney nest that's smoke and fireproof. Manticore needs special floss for each and every tooth. Again, a lot of work. Harpies are too screechy. Chupacabras like to bite. Fairies play too many tricks, and kelpies hate the light. Basilisk is slippery. Chimera likes to scratch. Mermaids brush their hair all day, and sprites are hard to catch. Look at all of these cool, mystical creatures. Perhaps a hamster's not so bad. In fact, he's rather sweet. I love his furry belly and his teeny tiny feet. He may not be a griffin or a creature from the sea, but I am his and he is mine, and that's enough for me. That's very sweet. Oh my goodness, look at this last picture. Does the hamster have bat wings? Maybe he's a mystical creature after all. What a fun story that was. That was If I Had a Gryphon by Vikki, VanSickle, art by Cale Atkinson. I hope you enjoyed that one. So that one wasn't really Halloween-y, but it had a lot of fun, cool, mystical creatures, some that you might want to dress up as for Halloween. That's kind of cool. I'd love to be a unicorn for Halloween one year. I've never done that, but I think that would be a pretty fun costume. And not a scary one, which is always great, because we don't want to scare our friends at Halloween. I like when Halloween is fun, not scary. So the next story we're going to be reading is called Room on the Broom by Julie Donaldson, illustrations by Axel Scheffler. Or Scheffler. And this is one of my favorites. I love Julie Donaldson stories. They're so, so, so fun. And this one's perfect for Halloween because it's all about a witch on her broom. Room on the Broom by Julie Donaldson. Alright, let's dive in, friends. The witch had a cat and a very tall hat and long ginger hair that she wore in a plait, which is a braid. You can see the picture. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. There goes the hat, flying away. Down cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his paws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on a broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Look at all of these pictures. There's the dog in the hat, and all of them on the broom together. Over the fields and forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy winds blew. The witch laughed aloud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from the long ginger plait. So she got the hat, but she lost the bow. Oh, we see here, looks like someone might be finding the bow. Then, oh, down cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splinting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak, like we saw in the other picture. She dropped it politely and bent her head low. Then she said, as the witch tied her plait with a bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and rivers they flew, the birds shrieked with glee, and the stormy winds blew. And they shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Oh no. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. There it goes. Oops, landing somewhere. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. Found it. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and... what's gonna happen? Here they all are on the broom together. The broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. Oh no. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Oh, there they all fall. I wonder what the sound is. This is a creature we met in the book before. A dragon. I am a dragon as mean as can be, and I'm planning to have witch and chips for my tea. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer, licking his lips, said, maybe this once I'll have witch without chips. Now this is a part of the story that's a little bit scary. This is a time to practice being brave, like we talked about at the beginning. What's gonna happen? But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall and dark and sticky and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads and wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched, and it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch. What does that look like to you? All the creatures in the mud. The dragon drew back, and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered, I've made a mistake. It is nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings, and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog, down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I'd be in that dragon's inside. He didn't get to eat her, because all of her friends came to help. Not so scary after all. Then she filled up her cauldron, and said with a grin, find something, everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom, then out rose... It's coming out of the cauldron. A truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch, and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a shower for frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. There they all go, flying together in the sky. And that's it. What a fun story. Look at them all dancing at the bottom. So excited to be friends. Well, that's it for me today, friends. Thank you so much for joining us on this story time. I hope you enjoyed these stories, and I hope you all have a fun and safe Halloween. And if you're feeling scared, remember this is a great time to practice bravery, so that if things come up in life that are a bit scary, we can remember, how did I feel on Halloween? Right, I was brave, and I got through the thing that scared me, just like things in life that scare us. I hope you all have a lovely week, and and somebody will be reading a story for you next Saturday. Bye, everyone.